I can't help to want to scratch my head and say, why would she still want to hang out in that job when she's being treated that way? Sure, she likes her colleagues and so forth, but there's got to be something deeper to that. There's got to be something about maybe the fear of making a transition. There's got to be something about the fear of losing perhaps a sense of identity within the context of this job. But I know exactly how you feel. I wouldn't want anybody to be speaking to my wife on a work context like that. Be time to leave, no questions asked.
Nor would you relish the chance to process it with me and my grief
true.
every
evening. Yeah.
But everybody approaches change differently. Some of us are very resistant to change. We love being in a comfort zone, and we love having the things that we know and trust and we feel established in, and change is just very difficult personally. So that's one option. Just change in general may be tough for her. That doesn't mean she shouldn't change. It just means she may need some nudging when it comes to that.
Exactly. In our resource called Love Talk, there's an online assessment that'll actually help you understand exactly where the two of you are on adjusting to change, because 25% of our conversations are about making changes in our relationship and making changes within the context of our living. And so to talk about that, can be threatening, especially for that person that is very, very resistant to it.
But that instrument kind of allows you to do that in a really safe, emotionally safe way. Here's another thing I would say. Sometimes when we're stuck in a bad situation, but we decide not to change, or we're resistant to that, there's some secondary gains that we're getting, and I don't know what that could be for your wife. And by secondary gains, I mean there's some kind of a payoff about being a survivor in a bad situation that may not always be apparent on the surface.
That's true.